Welcome, beautiful soul. Thank you for joining me as we awaken your spirit self, a meditation and intention-setting journey for a new chapter. I never planned on creating meditations or sharing my voice this way. In the beginning, I was just trying to find space to breathe, to process what it means to live, to love, and to rediscover myself again. For me, I had to stop doing and start being. That was always the hardest part for me, because helping others was easy, but being still with myself wasn't. I was always moving, always carrying things that weren't mine to hold. Layers of energy, stories, and emotions that just needed to be released, not fixed, just felt and finally let go. And somewhere in that stillness, I began to see that what I thought was broken was really just unprocessed energy, waiting for permission to flow again. That realization changed everything. I became softer, more centered, more free. So I'm grateful you're here. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, let go of the physical world. This is your time. A quiet moment to return to your inner knowing. The part of you that has always remembered that this life is your second beginning. Not a redo, but a rebirth, a return, a conscious choice to live as your spirit self in human form. Feel your body settle. Feel your energy soften. Let the noise drop away. You are not here to start over, you're here to expand. To awaken, to walk forward with clarity, ease, and truth. Let this moment be an intention to honor your evolution, to live from soul, to begin again fully awake. Because whether you've come to let go, to find peace, or to simply breathe, this is your moment to come home to yourself. And as I began to find that stillness, I noticed something beautiful. The more I let go, the more I could hear what was underneath it all. Somewhere along the way, I realized that what I was creating here wasn't content. It was therapy for my own soul. It was a space to release the noise and listen to what had always been speaking underneath it. And maybe that's why you're here too. Because there comes a moment in life, quiet and unmistakable, when something inside you says, enough. Enough of the pretending, enough of the striving, enough of the weight that was never yours to carry. It's not an ending, it's a remembering. The beginning of your second life, not the life built from survival, but the one born from awareness. Dr. Zach Bush once said that when the soul enters this world, it shines brighter than the sun. That light is still within you. It might have dimmed beneath the expectations, the exhaustion, the versions of you that had to hold it all together, but it never went out. This is your new beginning. Not because the calendar changed, but because you did. You're finally ready to let your light lead again. Take this as a moment of grace, the turning of an invisible page. Your second life is not a future you need to chase. It's a frequency you're learning to remember. For so long, I believed that becoming stronger meant holding everything together. But what I was really doing was building an armor around the parts of me that were asking to be seen. We all create versions of ourselves to survive. The caretaker, the achiever, the peacemaker, the one who smiles even when the light inside feels dim. That identity kept you safe, and for that, we offer it gratitude. You can whisper it now if you like. Thank you for helping me survive. But survival was never meant to be the whole story. There comes a time when the mask grows heavy, when even your nervous system starts to whisper, it's okay to exhale now. Healing the past isn't about rewriting what happened. It's about releasing your identity from it. Because the past doesn't exist anywhere except in memory and muscle, and both can learn new rhythms of safety. So take a slow breath in. Feel gratitude rise for the one who endured, for the one who kept going, and for the one who is finally ready to live awake. This is where your second life begins, not when the world changes, but when your awareness does. When you realize that power was never something to earn or chase. It was always the quiet pulse within you waiting to be remembered. And in that remembering, gratitude becomes the key. Not a ritual of words, but a vibration that rewires your entire field. Each thank you breathe becomes a code. I am safe now. I am light. I am free to be. There comes a point where you realize most of what you're carrying isn't even real. It's stories you've been rehearsing for years. Old programs looping through the mind, convincing you that peace is something to earn. But the truth is simpler than we make it. Peace was never gone. It was just waiting for your permission to be felt. That's what awareness really is, not some spiritual achievement, but the quiet moment when you stop fighting with what is. When you stop trying to be more and finally realize you already are. You don't have to go back and fix every version of yourself. You just have to stop abandoning the one who's here now. So much of healing is simply making space, not for doing, but for being. Letting spirit move through the cracks you once called broken, and watching how light fills every one of them. When you finally create that space, something miraculous happens. The mind softens, the breath deepens, the body remembers safety. You stop chasing wholeness and start living from it. And in that stillness, gratitude blooms naturally. It's not forced or practiced. It's just the recognition that you are here, alive, awake, capable of creating a new way forward. Take a moment to thank this body, this breath, and this exact moment for carrying you here. Every breath becomes a bridge between the human and the divine. Every moment, a chance to embody what you've always known, that your soul has never been lost, only waiting to be remembered. Take a slow breath in. Let your shoulders drop and feel how much lighter it is when you stop trying to be something you already are. You are not your thoughts. You are the awareness behind them. You are not your past. You are the presence that outlived it. You are not waiting to become light. You have always been light, learning to live through form. This is your second life, the one guided by your soul, steady and awake. It's not a rebirth through effort, but through surrender. When you allow your awareness to expand, life begins to meet you in that same frequency. You start attracting peace because you are peace. You begin to magnetize love because you've stopped searching for it. Earlier, I shared how the soul enters this world shining brighter than the sun. Now you can feel that same brilliance rising within you, not as an idea, but as truth remembered. And that's who you are, a living frequency of creation, a note in the universal song that never stopped playing. So now, let gratitude rise like sunlight through your ribs. Gratitude for this breath, for this body, for the quiet courage it takes to be here, alive and choosing again. Every breath you take sanctifies this human life. Every heartbeat is your soul reminding you, you made it here, you are still becoming, you are still light. If this message spoke to something inside you, take a moment before you move on. Breathe gratitude for your journey, for the awareness that has brought you here. And when you're ready to go deeper into presence, energy, and remembrance, there are guided meditations here waiting to walk beside you. Your second life is not a future you need to chase. It's a frequency you're learning to remember. Breathe in this energy, this calm, this clarity, this quiet newness unfolding within you. Thank you for being here, for showing up for yourself, and for remembering what was never lost. You are the light remembering itself. And the world is brighter because of it. If this resonated, please take a moment to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who may need to remember their own light. Your presence helps this energy ripple outward. Until next time, walk gently, love deeply, and keep choosing to begin again.